Evia. It's nice and calm. When we first came in yesterday afternoon, there was a big swell, and it would just get bigger every time a ferry would go past, heading to the towns out there. There's a lot of people swimming this morning. There was a lot of people swimming yesterday afternoon right up until about 10 o'clock when the sun went down. We spend a lot of time sitting out on the bow looking at the stars at night time until we can't stand the mosquitoes anymore, and then we go inside. I'm not sure where we're going today. I think we are heading about 2 hours from here, heading towards Evia Island. That's a big long island down the side of the east coast of Greece. It's just below Volos and to the east of Athens. I believe it is the second largest island, the first largest being Crete. We're hoping to avoid the big winds and the big seas because of Meltemi, but it's highly likely that some wind will funnel down between the island and the mainland. And then there's a bridge that we need to go under or through. I'm not sure which way it works, but it's only open at night time. So I will definitely take videos of that and show you how it works. So anyway, it's well past my coffee time, so I'm going to go and sit down and have my coffee, and then we'll head over into town. See you later. Time for another swim. Hi everyone. I just wanted to show you that it's sailing in the Atlantic. It's not always nice. Today it's 43 degrees. I'm in my bikini, still sweating. Can't go into the water because we have about at least 40 k's an hour. And the swell is being blown out of my head right now. You can hear the baby go. So that was a really shitty night. We went to bed at about 10:30, 11. The anchorage, the sea wasn't too bad. The swell was still pretty bouncy. It wasn't as windy as it was before. It's 7 o'clock now. but we ended up having to get up at about 2 because the wind picked up, and we stayed up until about 4:30, and then we went back to bed. The wind is supposed to pick up again in here, so we decided we're going to pull the anchor up and leave. Although at about 2 o'clock we had, we had our life jackets on, because if I had to go up the front to get the anchor up quickly, because we thought that we were dragging towards the shore, it would have been safer if I had my life jacket on, because it's quite bumpy up the front. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to drink my coffee, and hopefully we'll be at a better anchorage in a few hours. I'll see you later. We went for a sail and came back across to Evia. We're in an anchorage where there is just a little shepherd's hut and some goats. It's a really pretty little place, totally surrounded by mountains, like absolutely stunning. It's still a bit windy, it's a little bit bumpy, but nothing like last night. It's a place where, we're totally alone. As far as we know, there's nobody over at the farm, and if they are, they're quite a way away. It's somewhere where, you can be naked on your boat. You go skinny dipping, which would be really great. I would love to go skinny dipping. Unfortunately for me, one of my fears is jellyfish and stingers in the water, and as soon as I put the ladder down to go in for a swim, there was this purple jellyfish right at the ladder. So I waited for it to go away, and I literally climbed down the ladder, got wet and got back out, because if there's one, there's more. And no, I'm just not one of those people who thinks, oh yeah, well, I'll get stung, it's not that bad. No, it's bad. And I don't like it. I would rather not be stung. And I can hear some planes going over. I think there's quite a few of those water planes, the ones that pick up the water for the fires. Quite a few around this area. So this is really nice. I'm happy that we're in a nice calm anchorage. We'll probably stay here for the night, and then we're off to go through the Chalky Bridge tomorrow night, possibly the night after, and then we are into mainland Greece and the Peloponnese. So yes, we are looking forward to that. Good morning everybody, or good evening. Well, after a hellish night of huge wind gusts all night and having to get up every couple of hours to check on the anchor, we have a beautiful morning again, surrounded by just lovely mountainside. It's gorgeous. Wish we could have enjoyed it a bit more yesterday. There's no wind blowing. You can probably hear me now. It's just so pretty here. It's so annoying that it was really, really windy yesterday. In fact, it was quite horrible. At first we were going to move the boat because we thought we were getting too close to the rocks, which are just over there. So we stayed up until, I think it was about 11 o'clock last night with the howling wind. We tried to watch a movie on Netflix, but we were so tired from the night before because we stayed up until about, I think it was, well, we got up at 2 o'clock in the morning and stayed up until about 4:30. So yeah, we were both still exhausted from the night before. Anyway, at about 11 o'clock we decided to just go and lay down and try and get some sleep. The anchor alarm went off just twice, I think, but it was mostly because the wind was blowing so hard we were stretching the chain and just going outside the radius that we had set and then going back in. So our anchor has done a really, really good job. It's kept us off the rocks and off the shore. We were worried that we would wake up in the morning and find that our bimini cover was blown off and that we wouldn't have any solar panel anymore. It was pretty rough last night. So the winds were coming, it was a Meltemi wind, so that means it was coming from the north of Greece and coming down through Skiathos and then hitting this island, Evia. Morning, babe. Yeah. Say hello.
Who is it?
It's just a video I'm making. So before I was rudely interrupted, yeah, so the Meltemi winds were coming down through Skiathos. You can see that on Google Maps. It was coming down, it said on Windy that it was probably about 25 knots. It was definitely more than that. But see that hill just behind me, the mountain? So the wind was hitting the other side of the island that we're on and coming straight over the top and running down the hill and onto our boat and the sea here. So we were like the only boat out in the sea yesterday. We did not see any other boats except for like cargo ships and ferries, and that was it. There was no sailboats. Okay.
Well, I'm going to go in the water.
Keeps interrupting me. Anyway, he's going for a swim. And yeah, so yeah, the wind was funneling down over that hill there and just straight onto us. It was not fun. Not fun at all. In fact, probably since we got to about Volos in Greece, it's not been a very enjoyable sail or boat life. It's either been 40 degrees or more, so it's really hot and the boat gets hot. We have thought about buying a portable air conditioner, but then, you know, that costs money, and how long is the heat going to last, and how long of the day can we actually use it? That's the thing. It might be a good idea. We're still thinking about it. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. We've got to pull up the anchor now, check it over, make sure it's all good. It did a very, very good job last night and the night before. And then we're going to head off to near Arataki, I think that's what it's called, to get some provisions before we go through the Chalkies Bridge. So yeah, I'll see you later.